When we're at war with the Arabs, we do not need a damn Arab president.
As a lifelong Caucasian, I'm beginning to think the time has finally come to take the right to vote away from white people, at least until we come to our senses. Seriously, I just don't think we can be trusted to exercise it responsibly anymore. You want proof?
Obama and his wife, I'm concerned that they could be anti-white, that he might hide that.
Do you think he's a terrorist?
I think he's a one-man terrorist cell.
Frankly, I think he's a Muslim.
These people are ruining it for the rest of us white people that are ready to move on. Sure, they have their reasons. He's a Muslim, he's a terrorist, he's a Muslim terrorist. He's going to fire all the white people and give their jobs to blacks. But those are just the little white lies these people allow themselves to be told. A self-induced cognitive dissonance that lets them avoid saying the unsayable. I cannot pull the lever for a black man.
This is little Hussein. Little Hussein wanted to see truth and good Americans.
Hey, some people just aren't ready yet. Even Governor Ed Rendell said so. Just like some people aren't ready yet for computers or setting the clock on the VCR. Or to hear Congressman John Murtha tell it, some people, specifically some people in western Pennsylvania, will never be ready. But the fact is, if you did a statewide head count of racists, you'd find just as many in eastern Pennsylvania as you would in western part of the state. That's why this ban on white people I'm proposing is going to have to be nationwide. And I'm sorry to say it's going to have to include all white people, even those who would vote for Obama, because you can't just let some white people vote and not others. That would be unfair.
Barack Obama is the second most highest paid person from Acorn who registers dead people.
Under my plan, the following voter types will not, repeat, not be allowed to vote this time. The angry male voter. This voter is mad as hell and not going to take it anymore, goddammit. He votes in a blind rage, growling and spinning tornado-like in the voting booth like the Tasmanian devil himself. And what is he so mad about? What isn't he mad about?
I'm mad. I'm really mad. And what's going to surprise you, it's not the economy. It's the socialists taking over our country.
The scared voter.
He's got the bloodlines.
These include, but are not limited to, the so-called security moms. Just like the conservative is a liberal that's been mugged, the security mom is a soccer mom that's been 9/11'd. Their vote is guided by a little Casper the Ghost voice inside that says, Islam's weird and trying to kill me.
Just the whole the Muslim thing and everything. I mean, everybody's still kind of, a lot of people have forgotten about 9/11, but...
The values voter and the flag pin voter. Ah, the God, guts, and guns crowd. These are people who vote every 4 years solely to beat back the ever-encroaching homosexual menace. It's a dirty job keeping the fags down, the nastier side of the Lord's work, if you will. But somebody's got to do it. As Sinclair Lewis so famously said, when fascism comes to America, it will be wrapped in a flag and carrying a cross.
Spread the word. God hates Barack Obama. God hates Joe Biden. God hates this doomed nation.
And are you American?
Fear God.
Are you American?
Fear God. Give him the glory, for the hour of his coming draws nigh.
Now I got a little surprise for you. The left-wing liberal media have always been a real close-knit.
By this point, you either think that I'm joking or calling me an elitist. I assure you I am neither. You see, I come from Pennsylvania's coal belt. I am, in fact, just 2 generations out of the coal mines. I know those people. I come from them. They are not just some shameful abstract demographic to be brushed under the rug of euphemism by Wolf Blitzer and his ilk. They are armed because they are scared. They mean well, but they are easily spooked. And I fear for what is to become of them after the campaigns leave town for the last time, and Scranton and Allentown and Carlisle and Johnstown all go back to being the long, dark chicken dance of the national soul they were before the media showed up.
I think you may have noticed that Senator Obama's supporters have been saying some pretty nasty things about Western Pennsylvania lately. And you know, I couldn't agree with them more.
Ain't failing tradition. This old union's got problems.